Good morning everybody, welcome back to a brand new vlog. So I'm just sat at my dressing table, as you can see, and I'm about to do my skincare. I really hope you guys are so well. I feel like I haven't sat down and had like a good, I don't know, like a sit down day at home vlog for ages. Although I always say that and it's not actually in reality been that long. But I really hope you guys are having a lovely weekend so far. I've got my nice cup of tea to start the day and I'm feeling good. And I thought we could do skincare together. So this year I have made a vow to myself to take care of my skin a lot more. My skin is quite problematic and quite sensitive, but I've been using this new device which is so good. It's not to do with like blemishes or anything. It's actually to do with like tightening, anti-aging, anti-puffiness. My face gets so puffy, especially in the morning, so this is a great device to sort of combat that. So this is the Amiro R3 Turbo limited edition set and I've been using it for the past few weeks now and honestly it's brilliant. So this is the gift box and I actually think that this box is so stunning. It would be perfect for a gift. But this is the device here. So this is what the device looks like. It's so compact and like easy to take with you and it just looks so cool. So this is the lid, you just take it off and that is the part that touches your skin. It's so flat. I think this is patented actually and it's meant to be really good for sensitive skin and it definitely has been. I was a bit cautious about using this to begin with because my skin is so sensitive and I was thinking like, is it gonna bring out like redness and is it gonna like really affect my skin? But I've actually been fine using it. It does not affect my skin, doesn't do, well, it does affect my skin but in the good way. So this device actually uses things like electrodes, red light therapy. I'm gonna read some of it out because for the life of me I am not a scientist, I do not know. But for the eye area, because there's 3 different modes for this as well. For the eyes, you have the soothing yellow light, plus EMS microcurrent and central electrode radio frequency. For the V contour, it's the center electrode radio frequency and MES turbo current and red light. And then for full face anti-aging mode, there's red light and infrared light, EMS turbo microcurrent and center electrode radio frequency. Now you understand why I had to read that out because I would not have been able to remember all of that. But there's also different levels as well of the frequency. And so far my favourite mode has been the jawline. So that's actually what I'm going to do with you this morning because I've woken up, my face is a little bit puffy. It's not been too bad because I've gone gluten free again, which we'll get to later. But yeah, I do love the jawline and I feel like it has made a difference, especially straight after I've used this. So with the set you get the masks with it as well. So you've got the eye masks, you've got the V section mask, and you've also got the gel which is for the whole face. And look how cute this is. It even comes with drawers. Like, it just looks so beautiful and this is why I think it would be perfect for a gift as well. My mum has already suggested that she wants to try this. So they are the Amiro Timeless Firming Lifting Face and Neck Masks and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they're gonna look a bit weird. You can have a good laugh at what it looks like on me. But you like hook it over your ears and it's got the liquid on the mask as well, which is to protect obviously your skin as you're using the device. Okay, and this is where it gets funny. Just gonna make sure it's all in place. And then I'm gonna turn the device on and I'm gonna select the mode, which is the V line lifting mode. And then literally as soon as you turn it on and select the mode, and it's already selected the power indicator for me as well, the level, because there's like loads of different levels, but mine's about halfway right now. You can just start to drag it and I can instantly feel it working. And it says to use this for about 4 minutes, so I'll probably do 2 minutes either side. I am also being very careful because I do have a scar on my chin, so I'm not going to go over that. It does say not to do this over any moles or scarring. And it does also come with a little handbook, which is like a guide of how you should use it and how long for and what mode to use. But always refer to the guides before you use things like this. And once the treatment is done, it will vibrate to let you know that you're done. So that was it, just beeping. So that tells me that it's done. I'm then going to take off the mask and just sort of rinse. But guys, can you see what I mean? And you're supposed to use this like 2 to 3 times a week, I think. So I've so far used it. This will be my 7th time. But you can also use the other ones as well, which I obviously have been using too. So I've been using the eye ones, and they're supposed to reduce puffiness, which I really do think that this has worked. My eyes definitely do not look as puffy as they used to. And I do think it just gives a little bit more shape. Like, I'm really impressed with it, guys. I definitely think I'll let my mum try it as well to see her reaction. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and you can also shop it down below. I'll leave the link in the description box. You can get £50 or $50 off using my code Sophie50, and I really highly recommend this. So yeah, that's my first step in my skincare routine in the morning. Obviously not every morning, but 2 to 3 times a week I will use that, or I'll do the eye one, or I'll do the full face one. Normally I do the full face one in the evening, but I'm going to move on now to some new skincare products that I've been using as well. Okay, so I've just literally rinsed off the excess, and I'm now going to use some new skincare. As I just mentioned, I've been using it for a couple of days. I did forget to mention that before I used the device, I did cleanse my face as well. Hello, Teddy. So I've been cleansing my face, obviously, with the Oat Cleansing Balm from the Inkey List. It's one of my favourite cleansers at the moment. And the next thing I'm going to use is the 10%, I never know how to say this, the azelaic acid serum. So this is what I've been using as a little treatment. And it's because my skin, it doesn't actually look too bad today, but I have been having the biggest flare-ups. But I did actually get my celiac disease diagnosis, guys. So it came back positive. It came back a couple of days ago. And yeah, I was not surprised. I'm not going to lie. I knew that it was coming. But it really does have an effect. Will you stop trying to eat my scrunchie? It really does have an effect on my skin, I think. So originally I got told that by Skin and Me that I had mild acne, but I'm now thinking there might be a correlation. But anyway, I've been using this. It's meant to be really good for acne. It's meant to be really good for blemishes and spots, which I do have quite a few at the moment. And so far, I actually do think it's making a small difference. I mean, it does say that you should probably wait like a month before you see results, but so far it is actually really helping my skin. My skin doesn't feel as sore, it doesn't feel as sensitive. But as I said, it's only been like a couple of days, so the proof is in the pudding. But that'll be in about a month's time that I'll actually start to see good results, I think. But so far I'm happy. And as I mentioned earlier on at the start of the video, one of my main focuses on myself this year is my skin, because when my skin's bad, it really does have an effect on like my confidence and how I feel about myself. I know that shouldn't really affect how I feel about myself, but it does. But I think also just from like a general taking care of myself perspective, I really just want to put loads of effort into myself. And I finally feel like with this diagnosis, I can. Like, I felt like my life was on hold for so long, because anyone who has celiac disease will understand the struggle. Like, it is so debilitating, I think that's the word. I feel so ill every single day and just tired, and I just knew that there was something wrong and I was not getting the answers that I wanted or needed. But now I feel like I've got that. Like, thank God. I mean, it's not the best thing to have, but I'm just so glad that there's an answer and there's a reason behind it. And everything has now made sense. Like, everything that I have been experiencing over the last few years, it's all like come together like a jigsaw puzzle, and I now see the big picture and I understand it. So I feel like I have been dealing with this for quite a long time. Like, I don't know how long I've had this for. You can actually develop celiac disease at any point in your life, which I did not know, but now I do, and I'm just really happy to get back on track and focus on me and healing. And yeah, it is good news. It's not good news, but it is good news. And the good thing is there's so many things that I can now have. If I was, like, say, I don't know, from like, if I was born in the 70s and I was diagnosed in the 90s or something, there's not as many options back then as there are now for gluten-free. So I feel like it is quite a nice time to have been diagnosed. I don't know why I did that. Why am I swearing at you? Sorry about that. So yeah, that's the little update. It came back positive, which we all knew was going to happen, let's face it. And then my moisturiser, I've been using this little thing here, the Amiro Calm and Restore Oat Gel Moisturiser. One of Teddy's hairs are on there, that's nice. Now, if you watch Molly May, you'll probably know, but I don't really tend to watch her videos that much. I watch them here and there. But I actually saw someone talking about this on TikTok, and they said, oh, Molly May said it, so I need to go and buy it. And that's not the reason I bought it. But I then looked at the comments, and there were a lot of acne girlies in the comments saying, like, we've been gatekeeping this product because it's so good for, like, our skin and it's good for sensitive skin. And that made me think, like, oh, I'm an acne girly, so, well, potentially, and I suffer, like, with sensitive skin and blemishes and redness, so I thought I would give it a go. And oh my goodness, I love it. It's so good. It instantly, if I'm having like a flare up on my skin, it instantly soothes it. It just makes it feel like not as hot, not as bothered, and it can actually make my skin feel so nice for the whole flipping day. I feel like I've got one of Teddy's hairs on me again. It is actually an amazing product. I was so impressed when I first used it because it really does make a difference. So if you have acne or you have really sensitive or dry skin, you definitely need to try this. There's no scent to it. It's so soft. It just makes my skin feel so smooth. And I honestly couldn't recommend this product enough. So thank you to Molly May for first mentioning it. Thank you to the girls on TikTok for mentioning it, because I would not have known about that otherwise. And it's a game changer. And then finally, I'm going to use my Laneige lip sleeping mask. You're meant to sleep in this, which I do, but I also use it in the day as well because it is just so good. I might get one of their little lip balm tube things that you can take around with you, because it is a bit of a faff to carry around a pot and the applicator. I still do it though. So yeah guys, that is my current skincare routine. And then for the rest of the day, it is actually just going to be a cozy day at home. It's going to be very chilled. It's going to be just a really nice day. I have some things that I need to do. So I really want to declutter my wardrobe. I did mention this in one of my vlogs, and someone asked that I do it in a vlog, so I thought, yeah, I will actually, because that always makes me feel more motivated doing it with you guys. And I'm also going to do some gluten-free baking. Let the gluten-free baking commence. I'm actually going to make like a lemon drizzle cake. I think I'm going to like do my own little twist on it and see how it turns out. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy today's vlog. I'm so excited to be spending the day with you as always, and I'm gonna go make some breakfast first actually, because I haven't eaten yet, and it is currently 11:15, so let's go and make some breakfast. I'm gonna show you guys my new favourite breakfast, and we're gonna get on with the day. Okay, time for breakfast. So one of my favourite breakfasts at the moment is granola with Greek yogurt, fruit and honey. It sounds very basic, I know, but it's so delicious, and these are my favourite granolas. So one of my favourite brands at the moment that is gluten-free is Deliciously Ella. They do loads of different granolas, but this is my personal favourite at the moment, and it's the nutty granola. It's got cashews, almonds, hazelnuts, and it's just so good. This one is nearly out, but I have got another one. And then there's also this one, which I love, and I think I got this from Sainsbury's. It's the chocolate and coconut granola, and it is so good. I think I'm gonna have this one today because I've been having the Deliciously Ella for like the past few days, so I might just mix it up a little bit and have this one. It is absolutely delicious. And then the yogurt that I've been using is from the Coconut Collab. It is the natural coconut yogurt. It's dairy free, gluten-free, no added sugar, and contains live cultures, which I have no idea what that means, but I'll Google it after. That one is nearly out, but I do have another one. I've literally just been stocked up on all of my breakfast stuff, because sometimes I'll have this later on in the day for like a lunch. I know that sounds really weird, but that's what I've been doing. Or sometimes I'll have it as like a sweet treat in the evening, so I just like to keep stocked up on it. I have raspberries with it, and then I have some honey, and it's just delicious. So that's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna use the coconut and chocolate one, and yeah, that is my breakfast. I'm still also having avocado on bagels, gluten-free bagels. Obviously anything that I talk about, just know it's gluten-free, just for the rest of my life, because that's what I have to do now. But I'm not too mad about it, because the actual gluten-free stuff, some of it is a bit questionable. Some of it's really nice. Even if you're not gluten-free, I recommend these. Actually, don't sell them out for me, please. Don't take my gluten-free granola, but it is really nice. So I'm gonna get on and make some breakfast because I'm hungry now, and then I'm just gonna go get dressed and get cracking with the clothes. Okay, it is time to sort out this dressing room. There are a few things that I need to like tidy up in here. I need to tidy up the desk, and I need to, I don't know where we're going to put these. We're actually chucking these away, but definitely clothes needs to be sorted. So I'm going to do the drawers first, because I think that will just be easier, and then I'm going to move on to the wardrobe. I'm going to be savage. I'm going to get rid of anything I haven't worn in the past 6 months. So I feel like I don't want this to take too long. I just want to go through it all, chuck the stuff away, and get it over with.
Imagine sun shining, pink clouds in the sky, and everything is right. Imagine stars lighting.
Right, so far this is everything that I'm chucking away. I've put everything back that I wanted to keep in the drawers. That needs to go away, it's just clean washing. And then that is things that I'm keeping that need to go in the wardrobe. That needs to be on that pile. Teddy's obviously got hold of those. And I'm now going to move on to this drawer here, which is like my tracksuits and the stuff hanging up in the wardrobe.
Can it just stay this way? Like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, like you wanted to, like 24/24.
Okay, this is the pile now, and I am finished. So all of this is going to go probably to my sister first, and then to charity. Jasmine loves to go through all of my stuff. And I'm now going to go downstairs and make the lemon drizzle before it gets dark. I feel like I've had a very productive day today. Had these for a little snack today, guys. Oh my goodness, they're gluten-free, sort of dupes of Pringles. But I actually think I love these more than Pringles. They're so good. They're empty now. Obviously I've been eating them over the space of a few days, but I absolutely love them. So I'm gonna make a start on the lemon drizzle. I picked up from Morrison's some gluten-free flour. I've got lemon juice because I wanted to get the Sicilian lemon extract from Morrison's and they were completely sold out. So I got the Madagascar vanilla, which is this one. And then I also picked up Moroccan almond extract, and I thought I could add a little teaspoon. That smells so good. Just smells like a cherry bakewell. But yeah, I got lemon juice instead of the extract, and then I've also got fresh lemons in the fridge. I also got some dairy-free butter. So this is the butter that I picked up. I thought it would be good to get my own butter because I don't actually, hello Canon, I don't actually eat butter all that much unless it's in like bacon or mixed in with like mashed potato or things like that. I don't have butter on toast or anything because I hate it. I have a very strong hate for butter, so I'll have it if I can't taste it. If I can taste it, disgusting. I never had it on sandwiches growing up as a kid, just nothing. It just makes me feel ill, to be honest. Hate the smell of it as well. But I thought it would be good to have a separate butter. So Callum obviously has his normal butter and he has things like toast and sandwiches. He puts butter on it. So I really don't want to cross-contaminate. That's one thing that we're going to have to be so careful about now, which I didn't really think about before. So I'm going to have to get some toaster bags in case I ever use the toaster or we go away. I'm going to have a separate cupboard for my things. And I've got a separate butter because I don't want him getting all of his crumbs in my butter. I actually didn't realise how strict I'm going to have to be on this until I started researching it more. Literally a crumb could affect me. So it's not ideal, but we roll with it. And then we've got some baking soda, well, bicarbonate of soda. I think that's the same thing, isn't it? Like baking powder. I think I need some sugar. I got these really cute little decorations from Morrison's. They're flowers. I thought we could do like a spring loaf cake. I actually did get a loaf tin as well from Morrison's and it was only £2.50. Believe it or not, I don't have a loaf tin in my cupboard. Well, I do now. But yeah, £2.50, what a bargain. So I'm going to follow a recipe. I might tweak it a little bit with the almond extract and just add a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be weird, but I'm going to try it anyway and just see what it turns out like, because I love the taste of almonds. So yeah, I'm really excited to make my first baking, what am I trying to say? I'm excited to bake my first gluten-free cake. This is a switch up, isn't it, guys? Gluten-free, dairy-free. God, before you know it, I'm going to be one of those health girls. I won't. Gosh guys, look how pretty. I'm actually really happy with how this has turned out. I can't wait to cut into it. Considering it's gluten-free, it looks, I hate this word, but it does look very moist. No, I need to find a different word. Succulent. That's even worse, isn't it? But yeah, it does look really nice. I've topped it with the little flowers. It's very cute. So I'm going to cut into it when it's cooled down a bit more. Right guys, are we ready to cut this? I'm hoping that I've left it long enough. Oh my goodness. Look how squidgy that is. I don't like having the end bit, so I'm going to cut off this bit here. It's got the consistency of banana bread. Right, I'm going to pop this on a plate and then we're going to try it. Wow. I really hope this is nice. Okay, moment of truth. I'm actually, why am I worried? That actually, oh my goodness. Please don't be dry. The flavour is nice. It doesn't taste very lemony. I feel like I should have put a bit more in. It's so soft for gluten-free. Over the past few months I have tried some very questionable things that are gluten-free, and like some of them are literally like sawdust, but this is so good for gluten-free. I just got to the top and that's really lemony because I put the like dripping on it. You know what? For gluten-free, I'm not mad at that. It's nice. All my celiac girls and boys, or if you've got a gluten intolerance, you need to try this. Oh my goodness. The more I'm eating it, the more I'm thinking, yeah, that's good. Teddy, you're so cute. You look like you've got a really long neck. Teddy. Oh, there you are. Hello. Are you going to say hello to the vlog? Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, look at those little eyes. Oh, okay. So cake was delicious. And I think that's going to go ahead and conclude today's vlog, everyone, because I'm not really doing anything else this evening. I've had a very productive day sorting out my clothes. Just need to let Jasmine go through them and then I can get rid of them. And then, yeah, I might sort out the dressing room at some point. I do want to sort of revamp it, but don't forget to give this video a like if you did enjoy it, and also subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. Also, don't forget to check out the link in the description box below for the R3 Turbo gift set. My link is in the description box, as I just said, and the discount code, which is Sophie50. Love you guys so much and have a lovely rest of your weekend. Bye.